I'm Paul Levinson, and welcome to Light On, Light Through, episode 267, my review of the last days of Ptolemy Gray, episodes 1 to 3. Well, I figured I'd catch up with the first 3 episodes of the last days of Ptolemy Gray on Apple TV Plus, and I'm very glad I did. I mean, how can you go wrong with a Walter Mosley novel, which I haven't read, but he's a great author. I've read many other things that he's written. And moreover, it's adapted to the screen by him as well. And this TV adaptation stars none other than Samuel L. Jackson in the title role. How can you go wrong with a television series like that? You can't. So, how good is this series, which tells the story of Ptolemy Gray suffering from progressing dementia, given an antidote, science fictional by the way, we don't really have that kind of drug at present, which allows him to recover all of his memories, but not permanently. Well, the high watermark of that kind of story, of course, is Daniel Keyes's 1959 Flowers for Algernon, which I read as a kid shortly after it was published, and I still think is one of the best things I've ever read. And based on these first 3 of 6 episodes of the last days of Ptolemy Gray, I wish there were more than 6, I'd say it's certainly in the same ballpark as Flowers for Algernon, and that's high praise indeed. Now, in addition to the emotionally wrenching story of getting one's mind back only to lose it, the last days of Ptolemy Gray is also a murder mystery. One of Ptolemy's main motives is to find out who killed his nephew, the clues to that killer being buried in Ptolemy's mind. And there's also remembering what happened to the love of his life. There's a new romantic possibility and other puzzles for Ptolemy. In addition to Samuel L. Jackson, there's fine acting all around, especially including Dominique Fishback as Robin, who takes care of Ptolemy after his nephew is killed, and Walter Goggins as the scientist who administers the magic potion. There's so much going on here, it's a good bet that the concluding 3 episodes will be as packed with memorable scenes as are the first 3. And I'll be reviewing each of them after I see them. So I'll see you back here with my review of episode number 4 after I see it this coming Friday. Well, I hope you enjoyed that review of the last days of Ptolemy Gray. I will be back here later this week with my review of episode number 4. Also, I'll have a new review coming up of Severance and several new series I'll be reviewing as well. In the meantime, stay safe, stay sound, and do what you can to help those brave, heroic people fighting the Russians in Ukraine.
The Light on Light Through podcast.
Athens, 2042 AD. She ripped the paper in half, then ripped the halves, then ripped what was left again into bits and pieces of history that could have been. Sierra Waters had read once that, years ago, it was thought that men made love for the thrill, while women made love for the sense of connection it gave them.
Curled Up with a Good Book says, Sierra Waters is sexy as hell. You can find out more about The Plot to Save Socrates by Paul Levinson at theplottosavesocrates.com.
Paul Levinson Silk Code about an ancient biotech war raging on in secret for